Hello and welcome to Poland Daily. We're on an excursion to the city of Łódź. It's right in the center of the country. Known as the Polish Manchester, it's a city of art and industry. And that's where we are for this series of episodes. Łódź is famous for factories making all kinds of things, as we'll see. In its heyday, it supplied textiles to the whole of Europe. In post-World War II Poland, Łódź also became a factory of dreams. It was the site of the Warsaw Film School at Łódź, and it earned the city the sobriquet of Hollywood. That's right, the Hollywood of Poland. The film school produced such top talents as Roman Polanski, Andrzej Wajda, and Krzysztof Kieślowski, and many others, as we'll see. There are more superlatives in this city, about 75 miles southwest of Warsaw, the capital. Łódź boasts the largest shopping center in Poland, Manufaktura. It's made out of an old factory complex. That's the largest shopping center in Poland. It also boasts the longest pedestrian street in the country, Piotrkowska, where you will find all manner of restaurants, clubs, and just about everything else you'd expect on a pedestrian street, including a statue of Arthur Rubinstein, the famous pianist who was from Łódź. And the pièce de résistance, marrying both technology and art, is the Science and Technology Museum next to the railway station. This is a world-class museum. It looks like something that belongs in the Smithsonian Institution. It's interactive and impressive. That's Łódź, and that's where we are on Poland Daily Travel, your destination for perhaps the best travel about Poland you'll find anywhere. Poland Daily Travel. Like us on YouTube and like us on Facebook. We like you. Watch us now. Poland Daily Travel. I'm back here with Paweł Barczyński, and we're in the Science and Technology Museum, and we're going to look at how the power station used to work. Paweł, take it away.
So here you can see the real boiler, one of four that we have here in the boiler room. And it's cut in half to expose the interior. Okay, not everybody could see the interior of the boiler earlier before, right?
Right.
So you can even line
What did
up.
the boiler do? What did it do?
It produced like 37.5 ton of pressurized steam to power the turbines in a turbo generator set. Okay. So you can imagine how much coal it needed to heat up the water and up to the boiling point, and then up to the 400 degrees Celsius at the end.
So this whole thing was full of coal?
Full of coal. This is a combustion chamber, 6 meters high.
It's a huge combustion chamber. It's all full of coal. And the water is here to cool it down so it doesn't collapse.
The water is here to warm up and even to boil, the boil inside. The water tubes, which I will expose with the light, they served as a kind of a heat exchanger, okay?
Oh, I see.
Right, so we heat up the water and then it boils even better and more. And then the temperature of boiling of the water is 100 degrees Celsius only, but under the pressure of 30 atmospheres inside of the system, the pressure is rising up to more than 260 degrees.
So you're creating a lot of steam.
A lot of steam power to power up the turbo generator set.
Yeah, and then that gets the generators going, which is creating your electricity.
Exactly. And see
just
it
powering all those street lamps.
Exactly. So this is the chain of energy conversion.
And this was the way it worked 100 years ago.
100 years ago, up to the 2000, the January 1st of the 2000.
So it worked from 100 years ago up and roughly 100 years ago until 2000. The same system.
Exactly.
Was working.
Was working.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Not many failures.
Yeah.
Right. So it's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because this is not new technology by any stretch. Is there something else we need to see?
Sure, we can see, let's say, the grates.
Yeah.
They are an interesting element of this boiler because they were moving grates. So coal was falling at the right end of the right hand side.
The grates are at the bottom.
Yes, exactly, and they moved slowly just to allow the coal to burn up to the rest. Okay, and then the slag and ashes fall down to the grates, to the grinding miles at the end. Okay.
Right. So we see the grates here and behind us. Yeah. And what else should we know?
All right, so well, this is the insulation, this is the construction, and the important and interesting thing is that the moment when you build the power plant like that, you have no chance to bring the boiler later on. You have to build the boiler and then build the boiler room around it. Okay, so it's the scale of the construction works. 1930, 1929.
Wow.
10 months and 70 days. It needed a half year to run the electricity, well, to run the power plant itself, but it was a huge success in the very tough days, actually. It was 29, so it was a great, great problems on the markets.
You mean 1929, the Depression?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the moment when we built this factory.
Yeah. So it was an ambitious project, started at a not such a good time, the Depression, especially for a city, because the Depression began in October 1929.
Exactly.
In case people don't know that, but some people might not know that. So this huge project was undertaken right at a moment which was particularly bad for a city built on manufacturing.
So you can imagine how important it was and how proud the management was after this 10 months or 70 days.
Sure.
And we have the scene, like a historical scene in one of these boilers, if you want to look at it.
Do I have a what?
The historical scene reproduced in one of these boilers.
Yeah. Where is it?
Just behind us.
Just behind?
Okay.
Okay. Poland Daily Travel. Stay with me and Paul, or Pavel. Paul in English, Pavel in Polish. Stay with me and the doctor, and we're going to see the next thing. Okay.
Come on.
Come on, let's go. Poland Daily, we're back. This is a very exciting experiment that we've got ahead of us. I got something to do. I hope I do it right. Pavel, take over. What's going on here?
Right, so we want to bring this boiler to life again, okay, after 70 years or so. So then you can turn this crank and deliver the coal to the chambers over your head.
And what are these other people going to do?
These other people, Małgosia will move these crank and then deliver the coal back here to the boiler. Paula, then we will start the combustion chamber running with the air supplied from underneath.
Okay,
and then we produce
Paula's got to do the air, the thing.
And the flames.
Combustion.
Yeah,
Gosha
exactly.
and Paula. Okay,
right.
What we got
and
over
then
here?
Tom and Małgosia will open the valve, very important valve, because it's delivering the pressurized steam to the turbo generator. Okay? Are you ready?
Steam to the turbo generator. And this is all going to work?
Yes.
Are you sure, everybody?
All right, come on.
Is everybody ready?
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, let's go. What do I got to do?
So be optimal.
I'm a little excited here.
Come on.
Turn it. Okay.
Turn it and then observe if you want to.
I'm turning it.
Right, and then this is your control mission. Okay, so green area is for you, not yellow and not red. 3, 2, 1. Come on, delivery.
Go, go, go.
Call it over there.
Where is
bring the it's falling over there, falling. Then board it, please. Board it, please. Push the button. Push the button. Okay, then. Right, stop. Come on, slowly. Oh, come on, stop. It's gonna pull. Open the valve. Yes. So it works, but not be too fast.
Great. It's like the Marx brothers. I'm not Karl Marx, the other guy.
Come on. Yeah. Right, so you stop. Otherwise, there will be huge problems in the moment.
Okay, let it go down. What are they doing? Over here.
Opening the valve and delivering the steam.
Delivering the steam.
Optimal position at the moment.
Oh my God, this is exciting.
It is. But remember to be connected. Your minds have to be connected, and you have to cooperate.
I'm watching.
You're still waiting.
I'm waiting.
You're waiting until
it's still in the green.
Go to the green. Yeah,
I need to be in the green. Everybody's green.
The rest of your team is perfectly working.
Congratulations!
That's it.
We did it.
That's it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Pavel. Yes, thank you. We did it. What a great, let's have a hand for the team. Poland Daily Travel. We do exciting things. Thank you, Pavel. Thank you, Gosha. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Tom. And
Gosha again.
2 Goshas. Yeah. What could be better than that? Watch Poland Daily Travel. More excitement in store, folks. Hey, after all that excitement with making the generators go and the coal falling and turning cranks, you know, it's time to have a little Christmas celebration in spring. What's this all about? Why does this exhibition here?
After 10 months and 17 days of construction works in 1929, the management of the power plant celebrated inside of this particular boiler on these grades. The table is not original, of course, but the pictures are original from 1929, the day before Christmas Eve.
1929?
The day before Christmas Eve.
The day before Christmas Eve, so the 23rd of December.
Of December.
And this was they said, we're going to have a celebration inside the boiler. That's how proud they were, because it meant a huge amount,
of course,
to provide this light. They were providing light at Christmas. And then when they could switch that on, it was
light
magic.
And
yeah, it was like
the warm.
It was like having the whole town become a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
I suppose, wasn't it? Yeah.
So that's why we are produced this, and you can even hear the Christmas songs in the background.
Yeah, these are classic
Polish Christmas songs.
Polish Christmas songs, but done with really old recordings, I think.
Exactly, the original.
From the time. Yeah. Let's listen a bit. Ah, Poland Daily Travel. You got up to some crazy and fun stuff. Isn't this great?